Hey everybody, I hope you're well. My name's Kristen. I'm going to share divine guidance with you today. Let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light and love, and so it is. We're actually going to connect and we're going to tap into the wisdom and guidance of the Akashic records. We're going to use this Akashic deck and we're going to receive some advice as it relates to 6 different areas of our lives. One of them is career. Another is romance and partnerships. One is health and wellness. One is family and friends. One is your personal and spiritual growth, and money and investments. Okay, so let's do a shuffle. And if you don't know what the Akashic records are, you can consider them as like an energetic database. It contains all the information about the universe. Every soul has its own Akashic record, okay, which holds information about your soul's gifts and your chosen life experiences. 111 on the timer. It also holds your karma, which is the energy of choices made, okay, in past lives that did not align to you, that you are still repeating today and need to balance out through new empowered action. And so part of what we're going to get advice on is that specifically in these areas of your life. So let's get into it. Okay. I would say that some things that feel hidden due to negative thoughts, emotions, triggers, and childhood conditioning and trauma might come up. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, just and unsure of why, this might present a bit of insight for you. And then if you could try to be as objective about it as possible, maybe this is something that's not unfolding now. It could be something that is later in a timeline for you. So just take a deep breath in. Okay. All right, let's get some information. We're going to focus on the life area of health and wellness. Okay. Okay. Professional assistance and follow your passion. Okay, so for some of you, this could be, it may be time to seek wise counsel when it comes to your health and wellness. This could be in any life area, but from a legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. And then it also talks about following your passion. If there's something that excites you and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead to your abundance. So don't silence it. Okay, so this is regarding your health and wellness. Okay. Follow your passion. All right, is that it for health and wellness? No. Okay. We have dependence. There's something or someone you are clinging to and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed and the only approval you need is your own. So the only approval you need is your own. When it comes to your health and overall wellness, there's something or someone you're holding on to and it's keeping you from being your authentic self, okay? Or stepping into your light. You already have everything you need to succeed and the only approval you need is your own. Lastly is forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so that you can stay on the path of your highest potential. Beautiful. All right, we're moving to the life area of romance and partnerships. Okay, we have patience. Your desired result isn't arriving fast enough for you. The universe is asking you to not give up. Everything comes in divine time. Perhaps there is something to learn or karma to clear before it will arrive. Ah. Lessons before the blessings, maybe? I think so. Okay, so I feel like there's things that are still like resolving here. All right, you want that to be free and clear. We want there to be space. Okay, we don't want to have to relearn. We don't want to relearn a lesson. This talks about wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing other people. Okay, so the wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good of the situation. All right, so yeah, sometimes we have to make unpopular decisions for the greater good, and you're being asked to do that. It's part of your contract, your agreement, your oath. All right, releasing attachments. Yes, there's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief or untruth or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and your happiness. Very good. All right, is there any more for the love and the partnerships? Is that it? No. Okay, we got one coming here. This one? All right, we have study. A new endeavor is upon you and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe and the right teacher will find you soon. Okay, that's beautiful. Are we moving on to a different life area? All right, so that wraps up romance and partnerships. I'm getting like there's a lot of things that are like wrapping up here, and you're being guided to focus on like your purpose over love. And there's something that leads from one to the other. Okay, for some of you. The next one we're working on is the career and business life area. So we have shame. You've carried this burden for far too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards your happiness. So this could be, maybe your career versus, you going into business for yourself. Maybe there's a bit of like holding on to what you know, that comfort level, that comfort zone. There also could have been a lot of things that you've gone through when it comes to your career and business. And maybe there's this sense of shame or guilt even. But I'm feeling like this is, you've gone through this for the sake of learning and growth and development. I feel like, this is about establishing and applying what you've learned and moving on. Again, letting go, okay? So there might be something that you've been doing for a while that no longer aligns with you. And so here's that new chapter. They want you to take a chance. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. I was just saying that. Thank you, Spirit. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results, okay, in your career and business. All right, so, okay. Trust in yourself. Okay, you've got this. You've worked hard to get this far and you have the ability to create the things that you desire. Learning to trust yourself and your abilities will take you to the highest timeline. And then reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, but reach out to ask for support at this time if you need it. And it's not just like in the physical, also in the spiritual, okay? So if you're needing guidance with your business or changing direction, I feel like you have spiritual assistance. There could be something that you constantly tell yourself, like, I should do this. I feel bad for not doing that. I feel like there's this like a need to stop telling yourself you should, like for the sake of obligation. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. All right, so no more woulda, coulda, shouldas, right? If you wanted to, you would have. That's it. I feel like that applies to others too. If they wanted to, they would have, okay? All right. We're going to move on to the life area of money and investments. Okay, what do we have for this? Money and investments. Stuck in lack. For some of you, you have all the resources you need, okay? Whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have, it's only ego-based fear. That's what's taken over. So rein it in and don't give up. Okay, so it's like stay the course, okay? What you think you lack, you don't, okay? Take the, look at it from a bigger picture. Congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Okay, so this is you having that financial independence, the ability to create and manifest and be in flow, right? That's beautiful. So you're being rewarded. You're going to be rewarded for your efforts, okay? Connecting to your intuition, right? Repeating patterns might be keeping you from making a new choice in a situation. So you're going to be asked to break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight, okay? Especially as it relates to, how you think about money, right? And how you think about what's truly needed in life. Maybe, you were told to prioritize material things because that is what your family did, or that's, a legacy of your family, right? It's like having to do it like everybody else did it because that's just what we do. I'm getting that pattern is not meant for you, and you're being called to change the pattern. You're breaking free, right? You're meant to do it different. You're not here to repeat. You're here to learn and grow, and you can't do it the same way someone else has done it. You're meant to do it your way. And there is this acknowledgement here of you doing that, right? Acknowledging your efforts and owning your power, right? You paving your own path and going after it. Look, walking away. Yeah. All right. Anything else regarding the money and investments? All right. We're going to move on to personal and spiritual growth. Okay. What do we got here? Stuck in fear, and there's a new path. It's like on the other side of this, there's a whole new life experience. Okay. And I feel like you're being guided and prepared. All right. There could be a bit of uneasiness because you're like, what is this? Right. Yeah. Needing to bring balance. All right. It says you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. Okay. But what about all the things that could go right? So this is about making a paradigm shift. Okay. In your thinking, and then taking inspired action anyway. All right. You're not going to have it all figured out. And I feel like there's resistance. Okay. You've cleared your karma, all right? Like I said, you're not meant to do it like anybody else. You're meant to do it different, and as a result of that, it's paid off. Paid off in the sense of, that could be a lot of different ways, but it's karma, and now your soul is leading you to a new experience. It's like you freed, it's like a free spirit, free soul, right? Your soul is no longer dealing with a karmic cycle. You are free and clear now, right? We don't need to remain in the past cycle. We're moving on to a new one. So we're needing to clear out our energy, making space for that so that we can experience the new stuff, all right? All the steps may not seem clear yet, right? All the steps may not be clear yet, but continue to move forward and the path will begin to reveal itself. Okay, so it's like you're being guided on your path, your personal and spiritual growth, okay? Things are being brought into balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. So where are we depleting? Where are we not seeing results? There's a need to kind of assess, right? Take action now to correct it, or risk further imbalance, which could lead to some undesired results. So where are we spending our time? Maybe even it could be in the sense of a distraction or something that just no longer aligns with you. So we did get here that you know, career and business, that there's a need to learn something new, a new endeavor even, right? And releasing things that, you know, are not for your highest and greatest good in certain situations, and forgiving, right? Because, you know, withholding it only hurts you and prolongs the pain. So you're being asked to forgive someone or a situation so that you can move on this new path. Self-love is the best love. You are worthy, okay? And you're deserving of all the abundance in the universe. So you're being divinely guided, okay, to receive. Are you open to receive? So treat yourself with love, respect that you desire, and others will follow suit. Love that. Any more for the personal and spiritual growth? Okay. We'll move on to family and friends. Okay. Let's get some advice here. So this would be like your inner circles. This could be at work. This could be your immediate family. It could be, you know, those that you've known for a long period of time, like whatever that inner circle is for you. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. So this could represent like new friendships, new discoveries of people that might be more aligned with you. Where there still is work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. So this is like letting you know you're going to meet new people and have new experiences with them. Okay. You have speak your truth. You may have stayed silent long enough, so you're being asked to speak up and stand your ground and state your perspectives. You will raise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Okay. I could apply in so many different dynamics, so, you know, let that kind of just absorb and see where it fits, okay? And if it doesn't fit, don't make it. If you're a truth teller, then confirmation. All right. Anything else regarding the life area of friends and family? I guess so. Here we go. We have scattered energy. You may have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. So again, like being able to hone in, right? This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being, okay? And create a new plan. So there might be something that is requiring you to like keep everything to yourself until there's clarity and clear direction, right? And a new plan in place, right? There could be something that you've been putting a lot of energy into, creating some sort of lack somewhere else, right? Again, taking action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance. Okay, so that came out officially. It was on the bottom of the deck. All right, what about family and friends? I feel like you have to prioritize yourself over others, okay? Specifically as it relates to your friends and family. Maybe you used to overgive in a situation and now you're focused on balance and prioritizing self here. I do have honoring yourself. So this is recognizing your hard work that you've put into to get where you are today. Instead of thinking of how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. Be very proud. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. I feel like this is what we're all applying. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are still thankful for. Very nice. Thank you. What a beautiful message. All right, you guys, I hope that you found this interesting. I did. I love these messages. I love this deck. Fantastic. And as I kind of clean up here, I wish you guys well, and I hope that you have the most amazing day. And to support the channel, if you could just like, comment, share, or subscribe, whatever's comfortable for you, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye now.